There you go. You got to turn on the mic if you want to be heard. All right. What is today? Today is day 18 of the advent of cyber. All right, in today's little task, we're going to use Sigma. Lumberjack Lenny returns new rules. So let's go ahead and pop over to the box and let's see what we got going on. Y'all let me know if the music is too loud and you can't hear me. But we are going to jump right into this. There's a lot of reading and a lot of understanding of what we're going to be doing. Not really a lot of work, but we've got to understand the concepts and we got to understand what's going on to be able to do this task. So when we talk about threat hunting, before I get into this and threat detection, one of the things we use is AoC, so indicators of compromise. And we use this as a blue team to go seek out those specific entities that are on our network that could present something bad. So when it comes to our threat actors, lots of tactics, techniques, and procedures are out there. And what we want to do is we want to take those and we fill those into something. So it can be Sigma, it can be Microsoft's Advanced Threat Hunter, whatever your company's using, you can add those in and you can have those IOCs found and detected and message sent to you. So that's what we're going to learn today. We're going to work on and understand a little bit about going out there and proactively looking for bad things on our network. We don't want to be reactive. We want to be proactive. We want to find that stuff and get it out before it gets us. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's talk about this and see if we can't finish out all these tasks. All right. So as the story continues, compromise has been confirmed within the best festival company infrastructure, and tests have been conducted in the last couple of weeks. However, Santa's SOC team wonders if there's methodologies that would help them perform threat detection faster by analyzing the logs they collect. Elf McSkidy is aware of Sigma rules. So what could Sigma rules be? And has asked you or has tasked you to learn more and experiment with threat detection rules. So, let's see, threat detection. Threat detection and cyber threats and criminals have advanced tactics to ensure that they steal the information and cause havoc. As you have already seen through previous days, there are many ways in which this can be done. We've looked at a whole bunch of things over the last couple of days. There are also ways for the security teams, or the blue teams, to prepare their defense and identify these specific threats. What would be evident is the most of the blue team activities would require proactive approaches and analyze all of the logs. They say different logs, analyze everything. Shove it all in there and analyze all of those. You want to analyze those logs for malware and for network traffic. This brings about the practice of threat detection, or what are we talking about? We're going out there and being proactive. When we say threat detection, we're talking about proactiveness. All right, our attack scenario. Elf McBlue obtained all of the logs. Let me scroll this up. Elf McBlue obtained the logs and information concerning the attack on the best festival company by Bandit Yeti. Through the various analysis of the previous days, it was clear the logs pointed to a likely attack chain that the adversary may have followed and can be mapped back to the unified kill chain. We talked about unified kill chain in day one. So if you don't remember that, let's go back to day one. We talked about the unified kill chain. We talked about MITRE attack. We talked about all the frameworks. Among known phases of the UKC, that were observed included the following. So persistence, we observed discovery, and we observed execution. So what's persistence? Persistence is the adversary establishing a persistent by creating a local user account that they could use during their attack. So once they actually get into your system, then they set up persistence so they can continue to come back over and over and over. You might not think they're there. They're not using your account. They create a new account. That way they can get in and in and in. All right. Discovery. The adversary sought to gather information about their target by running commands to learn about the processes and the software on Santa's devices to search for potential vulnerabilities. So, what are we talking about here? When they actually get in there, then they're looking to pivot. They're looking to move over. So they're scanning the network. They're trying to discover and find things. And then execution. They're setting up scheduled jobs to create, or they're setting up scheduled jobs on these systems that will then fire things off. So scheduled jobs are created to provide an initial means of executing the malicious code. This may also provide them with that persistence and be part of elevating their privileges. Every machine, when you're talking about a Windows machine or you're talking about a Linux machine, they have the ability to set up a task to automatically be run at a specific time. Most of the time, these adversaries will go in, do what they want to do, and then they'll set up a task to run at a specific time, and then boom, it kicks off. They don't have to do it. Once they've set that up, kicks off, and all of those machines are compromised at that same time. All right, the attack chain report includes the indicators of compromise, what we talked about just a minute ago, and the necessary detection parameters as listed below. Additionally, the attack techniques have been linked to the MITRE attack framework for further reading. So like we talked about before with the unified kill chain, we've got the MITRE attack framework as well. That was day one with John Hammond. So go back and read that if you don't remember. So here is our report. We've got our attack techniques, we got the indicators of compromise, and then we've got the required detection fields. So on account creation, what we're looking at here is a Windows machine, and when an account is created on a Windows machine, you're going to get an event ID of 4720. You're also going to get the services security, because when an account's created, that's security. So the required detections that we're going to want to put in to our rules are going to be the service and the event ID. Software discovery. So we've got category process creations. We got event ID number 1. What service is it going to be using? It's going to be using the sysmon. We've got an image, and it's going to be using the reg.exe file. And then we've got a command line in here, reg query, and then we've got our registry for Internet Explorer, and then a specific version. So you see category, event ID, image, command line, strings, so forth. And then our third is going to be our scheduled task. We once again see event ID, sysmon. And for this one, we've got a scheduled task, and it looks like they've got a scheduled task of running the command prompt and then popping up the calculator executable. So before we proceed to the next section, let's deploy our attack machine. I've already deployed it. You can see it over here on the right-hand side. And let's go to, all right, we need to go to the box. Let's go check out our rules. Come on, Firefox, let's open up. I'm a little parched. I'm going to take a drink. And we open up to TryHackme. But what we need to do is we need to go check out this website. Whoop. Let's go to 10.10.138.240. That's going to be my box that I'll be working on. If you're watching this and walking through, you may have a different IP address. More than likely, you probably will. So now we log on, and here is our advent of cyber Sigma hunting. So as you see at the end of this, it's YML. That stands for YAML, so these are going to be YAML rules. YAML is a fun language. Once again, I'm not a programmer, so YAML always kicks me in the butt. So let's go ahead and continue to read through. So we've got run. Run is the submit your Sigma rule to see if it detects the malicious AoC. So that's our run. Text editor. So this is our text editor. And you write your Sigma rules in this section. Create the rule, create a Sigma rule for the malicious AoC. And view the log details associated with the malicious AoC. So that would then show us a log. So let's chopping the log. Oh, funny. I just got it. So we've got Lumberjack Lenny, and he's chopping the logs. Fantastic. All right, Sigma is an open source generic signature language developed by Florian Roth and Thomas Patsky to describe log events in a structured format. The format involves using a markup language called YAML, a design syntax that allows for quick sharing of detection methods by security analysts. The common factors to note about YAML files includes the following. YAML is case sensitive. Lovely. Fantastic. Files should have the .yaml or .yml extension. Spaces are used for indentation, not tabs. That's what always gets me. I like hitting tab, but we use spaces. Comments and attributes using the hashtag or # character. So if we want to make a comment, we can put a # or a hashtag there and then type after that, and that specific text will not be part of the YAML file. It'll just be a comment in there. Key value pairs are denoted using a semicolon character. Array elements are denoted using a dash character. Sigma makes it easy to perform content matching based on collected logs to raise threat alerts for analysis to investigate. Log files are usually collected and stored in a database or a security information and event management solution for further analysis, or a SIEM, depending on who you are and how you say it. Sigma is vendor agnostic, therefore the rules can be converted to a format that fits the target SIEM. I'm going to say SIEM. You can beat me over the head if you want me to say SIEM. Sigma was developed to satisfy the following scenarios: to make detection methods and signatures shareable along indicators and compromise or IOCs and the R rules, to write SIEM or SIEM searches that avoid vendor lock-in. What's vendor lock-in? That means that you're not stuck to one specific vendor. If you can use it across all vendors. Vendors like to get you to put everything in one big basket. To share these signatures with threat intelligence communities, and to write custom detection rules for malicious behavior based on specific conditions. All right, so here is our syntax. Sigma rule syntax. Sigma rules are guided by a given order of required operational field and values that create the structure for mapping needed queries. The attached image provides a skeletal view of Sigma rules. So we can watch it. We can look over here, but you know what? I've got this up over here so we can actually see it. Let's see, can we zoom into this? It's not gonna let me zoom. So let's use the first attack step challenge. I should be able to. There we go. All right, it's a little bit better. Y'all should be able to see that better. Okay, let's use the first attack step challenge to define the syntax requirements. Fill in the details into our skeletal rules, and detect the creation of local accounts. Use the text editor section of the Sigma Hunt application to follow along. So we've got title. Title is the name of the rules based on what is supposed to be detected. So over here, if we're going to put in our title, if I hit create rule, what do we got? Oh, okay, that's going to save it. Okay, so for our title, what are we going to do for this first one? Account creation. So let's say find. I think I got to do space. Find unwanted new users. All right. ID, a global unique identifier that the developers of Sigma mainly use to maintain the order of identification for the rule submitted to the public repository found in the UUID format. All right. Status describes the stage in which the rule maturity is at while it is in use. There are 5 declared statuses. So we have stable, test, experimental, depreciated, and unsupported. We can probably all guess what those mean, but let's read the definition real quick. Stable. The rule may be used in production environments and dashboards, meaning that it's good to go. Test. Trials are being done on the rule and could require fine-tuning, meaning you could probably use a rule, more than likely it's going to work, but it hasn't been completely tested, so you probably will get some false positives. Experimental. The rule is very generic and is being tested. It could lead to false results, be noisy, and identify exciting events. Basically, what that's saying is, hey, somebody wrote a rule. It's so broad that it's going to pull in too many results, and you're going to be searching through them all. It's not well defined. Depreciated means that rule's gone. Like, don't use a depreciated rule. Unsupported means that it's not stable. Somebody wrote it. Probably like the new guy wrote the rule, has no clue what he's doing. Like me, have no clue what I'm doing when I'm writing the YAML. Not a new guy, but you get what I'm saying. All right, the description provides more context about the rule and its intended purpose. Here, you can be as detailed as possible to provide information about the detected activity. So, this is kind of what we have for our YAML rule. So let's go ahead and copy this. And we're going to say title. We're going all the way to description. Can I paste that in? Let me see. If I paste it here, then if I copy, am I able to paste it in here? Does it allow me to paste? Yay! All right. All right, so they kind of did it for us here. So now we're moving on to the next spot. Oh, author. What is today? Well, since today is the 18th day, it's the 18th day for me. Let me make sure. It is still the 18th day for me. In some parts of the country, it is the 19th, or in some parts of the world, but it is the 18th for me. So, because it's the 18th day of the advent of cyber, it is 12, 18, 20, 22. And there is no modified, so we can leave that blank. All right, the log source describes the log data to be used for the detection. It consists of other optional attributes. So we have 4 different categories we can put under the log source. We have product, which that selects all log outputs of certain products, such as Windows, Apache, probably a whole bunch more. Category selects the log files written by the selected product. Example of firewalls, web, antivirus. Service then selects only a subset of the logs. Examples would be SSHD, so secure shell on Linux, security on Windows. So the actual nitty-gritty of the actual log file. And then the definition describes the log source as its applied configurations. So in here for log source, we're going to be working with Windows. So let's go ahead and remove what we got in here. And let's say we're going to be, we can keep that outlines that. We're going to want Windows. So let's do our product is Windows. And I believe we're going to be working with, for this first one, we're going to be working with security. We're going to be looking for a suspicious account. So we're definitely going to be looking for security because we already looked at that earlier, right? We looked at and found out that the security was when, where are we at? Come back up here, right? Account creation is our security, and that's our event ID, so 4720. I think we'll probably need that in a minute. So that's our service. We're going to look at our category. We don't have a category. Firewall, web. Yeah, we don't really have a category in this one. We don't need that. So detection. A required field in the detection rule describes the parameters of the malicious activity we need an alert for. The parameters are divided into two parts. We got two parts here. The search identifiers are the fields and the values the detection should search for. All right, makes sense. Hey, I need you to search for this. The condition expression, that sets the action to be taken on the detection, such as selection or filtering. The critical thing to look out for account creation on Windows is the event ID associated with the user account. In this case, event ID is 4720, like we looked at earlier, and that was provided for us up top, which will be our search identifier. So what we're going to do is when we're searching through those logs, if we see event ID 4720, we know that's assigned to an account creation. So for our detection, we're going to come down here. We've got selection, nothing, but we're going to put our field name. So what is our field name in here? Our field name is event ID. And then we're going to put in a pound or a hashtag. And we're going to say this shows the search identifier value. Okay. And then we're going to, oh God, I hate this. I always mess these up. 1, 2, and then we're going to say 4720. Do I need to put a space there? And we are going to show that this, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to copy and paste. All right. Like I said, when it comes to YAR rules, I'm always screwed up because I use tabs so much. We're going to do this shows the search list value. Not value, but value. Okay? Because that's the value we're looking for. Man, if I could type it. That's the value we're going to be looking for. And the condition is selection. That's already in there, so we're good. That's the action to be taken. Okay. The search identifiers can be enhanced using different modifiers appended to the field with the pipe character. The main type of modifiers are known as transformation modifiers and comprise of the values of contain, within, starts with, and all. Some of these modifiers will be vital in writing rules against the AoCs. So we have detection. So we did detection. We did selection. Image. All right, now we're looking at this. What do we got? Detection. Selection. Image ends with servicehost.exe. Oh, that's random. Okay. I think we're good. So let's go ahead. I think we're good for this first one. So let's create the rule. Oh, damn it. We just typed all that in. Okay, there it is. Okay. So now I love Control Z. Hold it all back. Let's go ahead and hit run and let's see if we get it. Ah, okay. Required filter. So the rule is too generic. Specify the filter. Require. So filter security. Service security. Where does a filter go? So we get service. Tags, false positives. We didn't talk about filters. So we got detection, false positive arbitrary, stable. So our status is stable. That's good. right, let's check something here. Where can we put a filter? Condition, action to be taken. Oh, wait. Action to be taken. Why did we get small? There we go. All right, so in here we've got event ID, selection, condition. Trying to look and see what I've got wrong here, because we've got security. We've got our condition. So you see me fumble through stuff. It's not all, we don't all just jump in here and do it like it's not a big deal. So we've got our level. We got level, condition, false positives. Do we need to put a false positive filter? Is that what it is? No. We've got our detection. So we've got Windows, we've got security. We've got event ID is 420 or 4720. Condition is selection. We've got, let's see, false positives, low level, there's some. Let's check. I don't have. We got everything on here. Required filter is secure. We have that service. Oh, are you kidding me? See? Here it is. Security. I have it set with a capital S. Let's do a lowercase s. Let's run. There you go. Capitalization. Okay. So we're good for the first one. And we have to remember that punctuation matters. So what is the challenge flag on the... Oh, that's not it. Come on. Copy. Copy. Alright, from challenge 1 log, what user account was created? Alright, so let's clear this. So we can go view the log. So here's our log. We see our event ID is 4720. And here's our SAM account. So that's the account created. So we'll say bandit Yeti Mini. Bandit Yeti Mini. Good. Alright, so now we got challenge 2. Alright, so now we need to do software discovery. So what is challenge 2? Alright, so software discovery in the activity equip the knowledge of your task is to complete the remaining 2 challenges by writing rules corresponding to the attack chain in the phase of the AoC. Santa is relying on you to beef up his security. Oh, so we need to scroll back up top because we're going to see software secure. So our category is going to be process creation, event ID. So our event ID, we're going to be looking for event ID number 1. That's for sure. Let's see here. We've got our log source, still going to be Windows, but our service is no longer going to be security. It's going to be sysmon. We've got a category process creation. So we're going to do category. We can remove all of this in here. We already see process creation is here, so let's get that. So event ID 1, process creation, service, sysmon, image. So it looks like we've got detection, selection. Okay, so here it ends with, there we go. So that's going to be our image. So selection. So if we do image 1, 2, image, and we want to say, scroll back up here. Okay, so on here, we say that the image is on Windows System 32 and it's reg.exe, but we need to think about this because they could put that executable anywhere. So we want to do it basically anywhere. We want to say ends with. Where did we see that on here? Let's do ends with. And 1, 2, and then we're going to say it ends with reg.exe. That should work. Event ID. It looks like we need to add command line. So command line. And we're going to say that it contains. Are those contains? Contains, and we're going to say all. Right. And see, I like my spaces. We're gonna say that it's gonna contain if it contains reg, does it contain query? Or does it contain... Is there anything else we can put in here that it could contain? That's not in... Oh, maybe version? Or service version? Maybe? Maybe both of those. So let's do version. And then let's do SVC version. Okay. So right now we got event ID, sysmon, we've got all of that. Let's go ahead. Oh crap. Let's copy all this because we didn't hit create rule. And then let's paste it. There we go. Now we got it saved in here. Let's run this one and see what we're missing. Oh, well, that's fantastic. It said that it's just a not valid. Maybe because I copied all this. So we got our log source. Did we tell where a log source? Product, Windows sysmon, process creation. I've got some notes I'm looking at. I'm trying to make sure that I've got everything. I think I've got stuff in here. Detection, selection, event ID. Event ID is 1. Okay. We got our event ID is 1. Images. Maybe I screwed it up here. And we've got here, we've got rich. Do we have to put spaces? Okay, it's still invalid. So we got our image ends with that. We've got event ID 1. Sheet Networks is rating. Holy crap! Oh, it's 109. Whoa! Holy smokes! What's up, Raiders? 109. Talk about blowing up a stream. That is an amazing. So what was everybody, what were y'all doing over there? What were y'all doing on that stream? Right now I'm like, I streamed for about 2 hours doing DJ stuff. Then I jumped on to do the advent of cyber. So I've been on for about 3 hours, but I've been bouncing around in this. Oh, advent of cyber calendar. Awesome. Yep, I've done every single day since the day it started. And I popped on today to finish this one up. I am working on rule number 2. And I suck at writing YAR rules. So I'm trying to go through and see what I missed, because it keeps telling me my rule's wrong, but I think I have everything in here. But I could be wrong. Oh, damn it. See? There you go. Who wrote that in there? MSec. Now let's see if that happened to me a minute ago. Is it going to work? Nope, that one didn't work. So it is case sensitive, but let's see if I've screwed up somewhere. I'm trying to look and see where I might have messed up with this one, because I don't necessarily need a title. Yeah, I'm actually looking at, I got my cheat sheet over here, Let's try it. This is why Yara kills me. Singles. Oh my god, there you go. MSEG. See? Spaces. Ah. Killed it. That's what I'm talking about right there. There you go. See, y'all come in, you help me. We knock out number 2, and we're on to number 3. So let's copy this one. 109. Man, what a stream. That's huge. Oh, y'all are blowing it up now. So I do stream as a DJ, so I have a ton of commands and a ton of stuff, and I don't know what all is gonna work and what's not because I do flip back and forth, and I just built this one out. All right, let's go down. Oh, we got fireworks going off. All right, what was the user path of the, oh, did somebody call the police? Somebody lit off the... Yeah, y'all are all about the confetti. Hey, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see. Let's check out our log file real quick. Let's get off of this. What is the user path in challenge 2? User path, that's current directory. We got Sigma Banditti. I'm trying to follow all of you guys and do this now. I don't want to be rude and not talk to you guys, but I also want to finish this. Oh, what was the user path in challenge number 2's log file? Let's see, user path. That's not the user path. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I looking for here? Lewis Abyss. I 100% agree with you. I'm just used to interacting with chat. I'm used to making sure that everybody in chat's having a good time and having fun. So let's see. User path, MIDI, registry code. That is our user path. Oh. Uh-oh.
Don't let your kids watch it!
No! It's dangerous. What did Wisebot? Who did Wisebot time out? Hold on. I gotta get rid of that guy. Hey, what happened here? Why did that? All right, what in the world happened to my page here? Give me the copy, and then I need to figure out why my page went nuts. Hey, what? All right. Hey, them. You know what, Lewis? They're cheap because I want everybody to use them. That's why. So I do make everything cheap, and actually on my DJ stream, I have free commands that you can use just by putting in an exclamation mark. So you can put the exclamation mark in and get and use those commands for free. We have a lot of fun over there. We party, have fun. That's what the channel's all about. I'm all about everybody having fun. I'm not worried about points. All right, we got flag 2, so let's knock out 3. So now we got number 3. What are we doing in 3? Scheduled task. All right. So once again, we're going to keep our windows. Everybody loves the lights. Everybody loves the lights. I think we're going to keep Sysmon too. Yep, we're going to keep Sysmon. We're going to keep process creation. Oh, confetti. Everybody loves the confetti. Everybody loves the confetti. We're going to, let's see, selection. On this one, under our selection, we definitely need an event ID for sure, an event ID of 1. Of 1. And we're going to need... Y'all got Spider-Man dancing? Did Spider-Man dance for y'all? Hopefully Spider-Man danced. Let's see, we got event ID, and then we're... What you need, you come in here during the DJ streams, you'd be crazy. It goes nuts in here. We've got image. Same thing that we did last time, so we'll do image. Oh, we got Thanos dancing. We're having a party up in here. So we got image in here, and we're gonna say once again we could put that scheduled task anywhere, so we're gonna want to say that it ends with and then I believe everyone pick a dance and we release it one by one. And now we're dancing with confetti. Uh-oh, watch out for the fire truck. I think you've also got you should have like the police lights and so forth. You can hit police lights. So it ends with we want to say ends with scheduled task. Uh-oh. Somebody called the police.
That's the sound of the police.
I need to set this up. Hold on. Let me flip this over so this is automatic. Because we should be able to... Y'all got me all flipped out over doing that stuff. I'm like, I need to stay focused. Stay focused. See, when you guys have fun over there, I have fun over here. All right, let's get back to staying focused on what's going on. All right, so we got our ends with scheduled task, SCH, TASK, .exe. Oh, ends with SCH, TASKS, .exe. Then we want what did we say? Command line. I think it's command line, and then we want to do contains. Then we want to do all. And we want to say SCH TASK. We want to say, can we do create? So let's say create. Let's see what our rule. All right, require missing field string command line. Bro. Contains scheduled tasks. And create, we've got create. There we go. Now my stuff's popping up. Now I can get y'all's featured chats. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Stuff should be working. All right, scheduled task. We got create. Ends with scheduled task.exe. What are we missing? So we have. All right, I'm missing something. Oh, shit. Come on. See the period. Did it run now? No, so we go. Oh, now we got a question or comma. All right, we got to clean this stuff up. Standard. Windows sysmon process create event ID 1 task. Got all commands, all schedule tasks, image in Swift. Image ends with command line contains all. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh. There we go. Thanks. No, that still didn't do it. Required field missing string command line. Does it need to back out? Should it be... Hold on. I think this is too far. This is why I hate YAML. So we got an image that's in line. Command line contains. Is it? Oh. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. That IMSEC is here just throwing down knowledge, and I'm over here getting beat up by punctuation. See, now you gotta look. That's the time you go and throw the confetti, right? Make it rain. Make it rain money. Make it rain. All right. So now let's scroll back down. We should have flag 3 now. All right. See, I'd be here all night long if it wasn't for IMSEC. All right, now let's check out the logs. What was the MD hash associated? So where's our hash? Did somebody say hash? There we go. Wait, that's 256. There we go. Copy that. Copy. Paste. Boom, shakalaka. All right, did you learn? Did you like learning about detection? Check the YAR rule room. I for sure as hell I'm gonna have to do more of the YAR rule room because I suck at YAR rules, as y'all can tell. Every time I write them, the indentation. I'm so used to like tabbing or something. When I learned YAR a couple years ago, I always screwed everything up. All right. Well, we're done with that. So, do y'all want to see? Let's see what all we have going on here. I don't know who all's in here, but I mean, I can show you guys what kind of crazy things we got going on this stream when we actually have the DJ stuff going on. If y'all want it, we get Santa. We got Santa going. You can throw down some stage fire if you want some stage fire. Every now and again, you might have a stripper pop in. Some people are smart, so we've got a smart command. We all know what happens when Rick Astley pops in. I don't think anybody had enough points to pop that one out. I saw somebody do some fireworks already. One that we have not seen yet is we haven't seen
Jada, I love you.
We gotta have
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
A song
all right?
by one of my good buddies that's a DJ as well that created a song based off of
that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
Do y'all want to hear that song?
Richard.
You want to hear the song? Put one in the chat and I'll play that song.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we've got, y'all already did Rotten Robbie. You got, you did the fire truck. We did some crowd dancing. I think, did anybody put the crowd dancing on here? We did some crowd dancing. And we've got our confetti cannons. We've got lots of stuff. We have fun. We have a lot of fun. So if you guys want to, if you're ever on, give me a follow. And every now and again I do pop on and we have some crazy times on the DJ side as well as the cybersecurity side. We have fun over here by doing the TryHackme stuff and learning. But sometimes in this field, we all have to blow off steam. We all got to have our fun. And my way to blow off steam is to play music, jump up and down like a fool, and have some fun. That being said, I've been on here for probably about 3 hours now. So going on 3 hours. I know I've only been on here for about an hour when it comes to doing the cyber stuff, but I have been on prior to, and I'm going to find somebody to raid into. Does anybody have anybody that they would like to go see? We can go raid. Do you want to go into another cyber stream? Do you want to go into music stream? Y'all let me know what you guys want to do, and we will pop over there and do that. Let's see. Oh, she's doing Advent of Cyber Day 15. I'm with you, MSEC. We will pop over. Let's go do that. Let's raid into set this up. She's only got 6 people. Ooh, streaming soon. She just popped on. Fantastic. Look at that. Man, IMSEC coming through all over the place. Teaching me the language and then finding me somebody to raid into. We've got 33 people in here ready to pop off and go raid. Her screen is sitting at streaming soon. Kind of want to like pop into her stream right as she comes on. Don't necessarily want to raid without her being on there. Any ASCII. Software and game development. All right. I need to give one big shout out before we jump out of here, for sure. We need to give a shout out. I know everybody came from She Networks, but we got to give a shout out to She Networks.